Your brain craves GABA. Of course, now everyone talks about dopamine. Dopamine is kinda neurotransmitter celebrity because everyone talks about dopamine detox, how it increases our motivation, increase our will to work and things like this. But did you ever heard about GABA? If you have problems with sleep, if you are anxious in front of people, or if you cannot focus because you have racing thoughts, this video is for you. GABA is very important neurotransmitter, which is like a brake in our brains. If we are doing something which needs a total focus on a one task, GABA is the thing which can stop stimulation around us to disturb us in our work. People who do public speeches, before them, you do the techniques which are meant to boost their GABA levels, to make them more focused and less anxious in front of people, and to make their performance better. And to get know what are exactly the ways to boost your GABA levels, stay with me. Your brain is extremely sensitive machine. If you don't have balance between neurotransmitter which are boosting it and neurotransmitter which are stopping it from work, it will be a total mess. Neurotransmitters which activate you, like dopamine or glutamine, should be in a perfect balance with GABA, which is stopping you and let you rest. Moreover, low GABA levels are connected to such illnesses like depression, anxiety, PTSD, or epilepsy. So it's really important to take care of this concrete neurotransmitter because its positive influence for sleep, it has a potential in neuronal growth and maturing of neuronal cells, but also itself, it can promote these processes mostly during early brain development. Interestingly, most of GABA is created in our guts. So if we want to increase our GABA levels, first thing which we need to do is to care about health of our guts. And how to do this, I already did a full video about this, but I will give it here a short guide. Unfortunately, some time ago, I quite destroyed my guts. They really weren't in good condition. Of course, I ate kimchi, I ate things like this, fiber, fruits, vegetables, and I did everything to make them in good condition, but I just couldn't do this because my habit in the morning was to drink whole black coffee, and then to the end of the afternoon I didn't literally eat anything. So I completely destroyed microflora of my guts, and that's why I now had to fix it. And I'm sure if you are a person who live in a civilized country of the first world, you most probably have some problems with guts. So the thing which you need to do is to start to take some probiotics. Now I take probiotics for a few weeks already, and I see a giant change in my behavior. Because earlier I had to really force myself to do some things, and now I have better sleep, I am more motivated, and I have will to do things which I weren't keen to do before. So the first step to rebuild your GABA levels is to help your guts to stay healthy. And usually you will have to take probiotics to this, because I'm sure if you are a person who live in a first world country, your diet wasn't too good to keep this, and you need to just take probiotics and then think about all these things like fiber, kimchi, and things like this. If you fix your microflora, of course, you shouldn't destroy that, but the first thing is to just make something with this. But what are ways to boost your GABA immediately? So there are a few exercises and tricks which you need to do to boost your GABA immediately to, for example, perform better during speeches or during the exam, or basically in any situation when you need to quiet your brain and just focus on one thing. So in methods to boost your GABA immediately is to meditate and do breathing techniques. By meditation, you can, for example, try mindfulness, which is just focusing on something outside, for example, like nature, like a tree, like a wind, clouds, anything. Or just close your eyes and focus on your breath. That's it. Your meditation shouldn't be something spiritual, something amazing. No, it's very easy. It's just focusing on your breath or focusing on something other outside, or even you can focus on your wall. Just stop thinking, ignore your thoughts, and don't think about anything for a few minutes. That's a meditation. Another thing is breathing techniques, which are so similar to meditation because you just take deep breaths and you focus on this breath, so it's even a kind of meditation. These are things which can help you to boost your performance by boosting your GABA levels. So you see, it's not a rocket science, you can really do it. And if you want a special diet to boost your GABA levels, of course, I said about caring about your guts, that's a first priority, but then there are some kinds of products which influence directly on your GABA levels, so that is the way how you can improve that. One of these things is, for example, well-known matcha, which has a proven potential to boost your GABA levels, make you calmer and make you able to perform better. Other thing are different kinds of herbs. You can check it by your own which is the most tasty for you. I, for example, personally use Melissa. It works really well, especially before sleep. You can just drink Melissa and then your GABA levels will be higher. If you like this short video about GABA, please subscribe, like and comment because you don't know how much it helps me. Thank you very much. See you. Ciao, ciao.